up. Count blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we going way up. Way up. Now we going way up. Now we going on track, now we going way up. Way up. Now we going way up. Now we going.
And I looked, and behold a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him.
You ever get depression? Face goes blank, no expression. Dealing with some demons, they aggressive. Looking at the gun on the dresser. Got a question, will these thoughts stop if I press it? I don't really wanna off myself, but I often sit and think. Gotta shed a tear like a drop on my faucet sink. Need to talk to a shrink, walk with a priest. Wanna fight everybody when I walk down the street. Want a problem? Fuck you, Your Honor. Never had a father, made me crazy. Motherfucker came in swinging like Muhammad Ali Frazier. Born in 1980, started rapping way before I ever heard of shady. I ain't even know white dudes rap. Thought you had to be black for that. Had a Philly starter jacket with the hat to match. I was rapping way before I heard the aftermath.
I've been feeling crazy, but I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face. Why so aggressive? Say it with my chest is so they get the message. I don't mean to text best if you just look away, so I make your head twist like an exorcist. Waking up from nightmares, heart thumping, God, are you hearing my prayers? Cause I hear thunder, and I don't really like mirrors. Someone stares back at me looking like my fear. The only one that I'm scared of is G.O.D. and the old me, drunk a O.E. And I don't know if you aware, but I've been slowly numbing pain like an O.D. I'm Cody, battling my demons like it's 106 in Park. Medicating sins with some gin, never healed the scars. Trying to end part of my heart with my art, but the dark feel like darts and I don't know where I should start. Cause I've been feeling crazy, but I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face.
I'm mentally unstable, unable to get a grip. That my guardian angel probably thinks I'm a piece of shit. Got a mountain of problems and I've been standing on a cliff, thinking maybe I should jump and tell everybody I tripped. Can't admit it, but I'm sick. The prescription pills that I get getting harder to swallow and I don't feel like I'm fixed. I'm slipping further and further into the grip of a pit I've been digging since I was nothing, a little 6-year-old kid. Now I'm grown and I'm seeing ghosts of the man I used to be before I fell into this hole full of bones. I'll be getting stoned and it helped me cope with everything beautifully, but I wish I would've known about the lows. I moved into the middle of nowhere. If I was you, wouldn't go there, cause I just wanna be by myself. Nothing but some mountains and cold air. I got my dogs and I don't care, and I did everything by myself. I just wanna be in nature, keep erasing my entire legacy of everything and being famous. I am not a celebrity, I'm a piece of paper that I scribble my thoughts on when they feel dangerous. Fuck you, I can see it clear. Used to want Hollywood, now I wanna disappear. Everywhere I go, people looking at me weird. Every time I see a mirror, I can't look at my face.
I've been feeling crazy, but I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face.
Alright, welcome back to the podcast, Two Protects One, and we're here for a special reaction tonight. And we have a special guest, okay? Thoughts of a Predicate winners coming up tonight. We're going to kind of do a joint reaction, chop it up a little bit, get to know each other a little bit. Should be a lot of fun, so I'm not going to blab you to death, okay? I'm not going to do it. It's just not right. Should I keep going? Should I keep dropping a little bit more? I'm just kidding. I'm bringing him up. Here he is. Hold on. Here we go.
What up? How's everybody doing out there, man? Thank you for having me on, brother. I appreciate you. That song is so hard, bro. That song is so hard.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite tracks as far as like just that collab together. I'm a huge like Mises fan, Calhoun, and then also Tom. So
me too, bro. Mises really sold me. It took a little bit, but he sold me.
Yeah.
When I first listened to that song, that was I mean, I told you a little bit of the backstory, but the man, I wanted to like Mises so bad, especially after like his comment to me, and I was kind of going back and forth with him, and I was like, man, he's so cool, bro. I want to like him. So he was like, if you're an NF fan, you should check out my Clouds remix. So I checked that out, man, and I still wasn't, you know what I mean? And when I first heard, it was one by Adam and Mises off that Pale Horse album. That whole album is hard. I don't remember which one it was, but I was like, okay, he can rap. Mises can rap. Mises can rap his ass off, bro. I love Mises.
yeah, there's a track on there called "If I Was President." That's probably my favorite track.
Goes hard. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
I like that album.
I brought it up to Adam on a live stream. I'm like, yeah, that's probably my favorite track off that album. He's like, I don't like that song. Like,
Really? That's crazy. I like the Braves too, man. Which Brave is your favorite? One or two?
One.
Really?
One's
That's
my
what
favorite. Yeah.
that's what everybody tells me, bro. Maybe it's just because of I don't know what it is, man, but I like the Brave 2 a little bit more. But I like the Brave 1 as well. I just kind of give the edge to 2 a little bit. It might be production. Like they rap really well on both of them, but I like both. But I gotta give the edge to 2, just a little bit,
Yeah, that track "Bad Guy" on the first Brave is probably my favorite song that they've done together, in my opinion. But
Yeah, that one is.
I really
dope.
like Adam's verse on there.
Yeah, I think that they complement each other super well. So does Mises, and Adam is a good collaborator, to be honest. I mean, I think he brings out the best in people because, like, from a competitive mindset of just being like an MC and being a rapper, but also just because of like a respect level. And I've come to notice that over the course of time too, where I look at him and just the way other people talk about him, like the way Hard Target talks about him, the way Simple talks about him, the way that all these guys that have worked with him talk about him, it's like a salute, I guess, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see them come out. I don't know if it's going to be called Brave 3, but Adam's been talking a lot here lately that he's getting ready to do another album with Tom.
Yeah, that's going to be hard, bro.
Yeah.
Did you like Tom's album?
Yeah, I don't know, how would you define that album? I don't know how you would define it, but I really liked it. Just
I
for
did
the simple
too.
fact, I like Tom rapping. That's my favorite version of Tom.
Same.
But I really like the Wild Ones. That was a dope album with him.
You
and
did like
Nova.
that one?
Yeah. I didn't.
Okay.
Now, I didn't really like Wild Horses. Well, Wild Horses.
Yeah.
Was,
That was a
but
little.
the rest of the album, I thought it was dope. I thought it was a kind of a cool like couples album.
Yeah, no, I agree with the. I don't love Wild Ones, but I think with the new album that he just put out, I went in there with no expectations. Whereas with Wild Ones, I think that my expectations were real high because of Danger. I was expecting like you know what I mean, and there was like none of that. So when the new one came out, what is it? Proud to Be a Problem or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, no expectations. Let's just see what happens. But my main thing with the new album is just his versatility with subject matter was out of the world to me. Like there is no like Tom stuck on his political. Nah, man, he's all over the place, and it's super dope. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, and I can understand some gripes on Tom. I like his political music, but yeah, I can understand if he drops like 3 in a row, people kind of get annoyed with it. But I don't know. I think Tom's a dope artist. There's a few songs I don't like that some people do like, and one of them is my wife gives me problems about it all the time. I don't like the track system. I think it's systems.
Welcome to
I
the
don't know.
system. Everybody's a victim. Whatever.
Yeah. I think that's the one. Whatever one he's standing over, rapping like over the baby's crib in the video.
Yeah, I think that's
There's
system. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't
It
really
gets
like that one.
clouded, but because my journey with Tom was, I mean, I still got a few that I haven't done yet, but you know, my original fan base, shout out to the Hangover Gang, man. That was like my original fan base was Hangover Gang people, and they're like family, you know. It was so cool to have them come aboard and just like, you should do this, you should do that. I did it, but I was never expecting to like find that much relatability with Tom. And I was like, man, I really slept on this dude for a long time. Tom is a genius. He really is an amazing artist, and he just gets slept on by the mainstream culture, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and the thing is I'll say this: when I first heard Tom, I think the first track I heard was what was it? The one he did with Mad Child, and it was like called like White Trash or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
they're out sitting on the front porch. But that track was dope. I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. And I kind of ignored him for a while, and then he came out with like Everybody Hates Me. And I'm like, I love this song.
Yeah, it goes crazy, bro. I agree, man. And I wish that I would have been around, like, to watch, like, the Brave rollout. You know what I mean? Like, Adam doing Adam and Tom doing Tom, and, like, them coming together like that. I imagine that had to have been so exciting to watch, like, in person, you know? Mad I missed it. But...
Well, the thing, I'll say this with the Brave one, when it came out, I think it came out like late 2021 or maybe 2022, something like that. I can't remember. But it was like right after we come out of COVID. And and it's like, this is like the first album that I thought was like super dope. I'm like, so I, like the whole summer I had that album like on repeat.
Yeah, like we're outside again. Ain't no, like, well, where are you from? Ohio. So did they do like you know, shutdowns and stuff like that in Ohio? Yeah.
Yeah, we were shut down for like where I worked at for like 6 weeks, and then
oh my god,
you had to have like a mask and all that crap. Most of the time I just ignored it, to be totally honest with you, unless I was at work.
Yeah, I mean they did it for like 2 days here, and then they lifted everything. So we've always just kind of been like. And Southeast Georgia specifically, Atlanta was different, but like Southeast Georgia, like Savannah, we were just kind of like, dude, this isn't a big deal. The United States of America, we promise. Like we're walking around, living regular life, and everything's fine. But
yeah, they hit the panic. I don't know. Like I could talk about COVID. Like 2020 was a wild year. If you think about it, like
crazy.
They fit like a whole decade into 1 year.
They did, like, dude. They did.
It was wild.
They did. It's crazy how time has flown since then, too, bro, because that year was so drawn out and so slow. And here we are 5 years later, bro. I'm like, I cannot believe it's been 5 years since COVID, bro. I cannot believe it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was a wild time, bro. Man, Lord, you got to know people on a whole different level during that point in time, bro.
Oh, yeah. I mean... I don't know what your stance is on the whole vaccination thing and all that stuff. Like, I don't really get into that.
Everyone should be vaccinated for everything.
I don't believe you. But, like, dude, I lost so many, like, friends and stuff over that stuff. Like, I had people, like, telling me, like, oh, you got to get it. Your whole family's got to get it. And if they don't, we can't come around you. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm not doing that. Just because you said that, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. That was the year that I deleted my Facebook, honestly. Like, I was like, Twitter, like, all right, cool. I see y'all wilding out over here. I can deal with that, though, because I don't know you guys personally. When I started seeing my family and my friends like that, I was like, oh, y'all are disgusting me, bro. So, like, I literally got rid of Facebook that year. And, man, it was probably... 2022, like the beginning of 2022, my wife got this new job, and everybody was allowed to walk around without a mask on if you had the shot. And this dentist that she was working for was, just harassing her about it. And she was like, Nelson, I really don't want to do it, but I'm just going to do it. I don't want to wear a mask at work. I'm sick of this. Like, I'm sick of them berating me every time I come. So I was like, all right, if you're going to do it, I'm going to do it too, bro. It's ride or die. So if you die, I'm dying too. We're going all the way in. So I got it, and I hella regret it, especially as somebody that does this. Like, I don't know what it is, man, and people call me crazy, but I swear to God, about 2 months after I got that shot, first off, I'm a salesman in the regular world. So I use my, my communication skills for a living there, and I do YouTube videos. And I literally started saying and in between my words so much more than ever before after I got that shot. And I still don't know if I fully recovered from that. I used to be real sharp and just, quick-witted, and I don't know, it might just be age, but I swear to God, bro, I feel like it had something to do with that shot. I just do.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I know my mom got it, and my stepdad, they got it, and they my mom got real sick there for a while, and she's just now recovering from having breast cancer. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not one of those type of people though. Like, if you got it, I can't associate with you.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. People did it because they really stoked fear on you losing your job.
It did. Yeah, no. My wife was like depressed almost.
Yep.
It is what it is. But neither one of us would ever get it again. But like you said, man, it was like a trying time where it was like scary. It was like. You know what I mean? I don't know if we're supposed to do. I don't know why I got wrapped into politics. Like, it's like, Yeah. But
all right, so we can transition back to music. We got sidetracked with COVID.
Yeah.
And all. Yeah. But I know you've probably heard this song already, haven't you?
I've heard the song. I have not seen the video. It's one of my favorite songs on the album. I love this song.
Yeah, there's this track and, man, what's the other one called? I might have to look it up, dude. I'm terrible with remembering stuff. Like, remembering.
My favorites is probably 750 Horses, Silver Linings for sure, just because that one's so relatable to me. Man, what's the name of the one where he's like, shoot, I'm gonna have to look it up too. I'm getting old. I listen to this album all the time. I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not knowing the name of it.
Yeah, mine's 750 Horses, and then it's Let Me Be.
That's it.
Silver Lining.
Yep, yeah. Let Me Be was the other one for me too. Yeah, same, bro. That's my top 3 as well.
Yeah.
I love that album though, bro. I really do, man. Like, I've been playing this album more than anything. Like, I'm playing it in the car, I'm playing it in the gym, everywhere.
Yeah. And then you got, man, I mean, just with the songs, like when he released the album, let's put it that way. When he released the album, like the songs you hadn't heard yet, like the ones he hadn't made a video from, they were pretty much all dope. There was like one or two of the slower ones towards the end. There was one, Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder, I was kind of like 50-50 on.
Yeah. Can kind of go either way.
Yeah, I didn't really like the guy on the hook. And,
yeah. Which one is the one with I Know You Know? That's the only one that I didn't like. I think it's like repetitive in the way that like mumble rap can be repetitive on the hook, and I don't want to like I don't hate on Jam Wayne. Like, he's made some songs that I think are dope, but it's just that one like where I just can't really rock with it. Adam killed the verse, but I give that album a high score, bro. I think I gave it a 9.5 on my album review. It's good, man. It's just a good album.
Yeah, and the thing is, I've been critical at times of Jam Wayne because
Yeah.
I like there's just times where I feel like his songs are repetitive. Like it's the same like cadence, and it's almost like it just all sounds the same. If you put it all his songs on an album, it would just sound like the same song.
Yeah.
And but I mean, I think he's dope. He's not one of my favorite artists. Let's put it that way.
100%. I liked. I also liked the transition between the songs, like listening to the album as a full. Like I love Gorillaz. I loved it when they put the video out, but to hear that as like an intro to an album, it hits different. You know what I mean? So I think he did a really good job with this album, in my opinion, with the stuff that the labels are normally supposed to do, like artist and development, picking out features, listing the songs a certain way, the rollout of the album. He had a beef that he went into before the album. Like, he did a really good job of just executing a rollout, and I salute that to an independent artist, bro. That was nuts.
Yeah, and the thing is like I think him putting the 2 diss tracks on there was like a message. Mm-hmm. Because Upchurch, like when that whole beef was going on between him and Tom, and he dropped those diss tracks against Tom, like he put them on Blue Jeans too. So it was kind of like Adam was like, it was almost saying like, yeah,
It's like, okay, yeah, that's
Do
what
the
we're
same
doing.
shit.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right, let me get it pulled up, and we'll go through this. Hold on.
Let's do it.
Why did I do that? Okay.
Dog, this software is cool as hell.
What do you usually use when you do your reactions?
Ecamm. ECAMM.
Yeah, I know what it is. I tried it once. I don't know why the wheel's
Yeah.
spinning. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue.
Hope not.
But I've used that before. It was hard to figure out. Like I thought. I picked.
Yeah.
This is the reason why I have StreamYard. It's easy to use, and it's not like have you ever heard of like OBS?
Yes.
Like, yeah, I tried to use that, and I'm like, this is way out of my league. Like,
I know. What I do like about Ecamm is once you get it set the way you want it, it's set. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain things about it that just drive me crazy, man. Like cutting my interview off with Hard Target. I was pissed. Man, I was pissed.
I never made it to the end of that. I watched about half of it. What did it do? It cut you off?
Yeah, so apparently, like, you have to pay a subscription. I do pay a subscription for Ecamm, but outside of that, like, it uses Zoom Live to do like what me and you are doing right now, and it works pretty well. But there is a little bit of a pause, like a delay almost. Whereas I'm noticing with StreamYard, there's not one. Like, we're not cutting each other off, but it has like this little bit of a pause, like a delay, and apparently you have to pay $20 a month or something like that in order to have an interview for longer than 30 minutes. So I guess me and Hard Target hit that 30-minute, and it just, no warning or nothing. It just cut me off. I was like, this is crazy, bro. Because I would have just paid for it just to keep it going, but cut it off, dude. I was like, that's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, I know some of them do that. Like that, like you can only have so much time, and I think I pay for like the second tier in StreamYard, and it's like,
Yeah.
But I also got like a little bit of extra storage too, and I think it's like $45 a month or something like that. So it's a little on the expensive side, but
Yeah, that's about the same as Ecamm too, actually, for about the second tier for them too. It's just,
yeah.
I guess you're right, man. Everything's going to have their little aggravations here and there.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, give me 1 second. My son's going to say something to me. Hold on.
Run it.
Sorry, his mom was supposed to. She's like still at work, so I thought she was gonna be home by now. But
Yeah.
right.
What do you do for a living?
Let's put it that I want to tell you. I want to say this. I don't want to tell you, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because I've
Okay.
been getting some. I'll tell you on Instagram later, but I
Yeah.
don't want to tell you because I've been getting some. And I meant to tell you this before you came on. I've been getting some nasty like trolls.
Okay.
Like so, I don't want to go. I don't really want to go that route, but
Cool.
Yeah, it's been,
No, I get it. I get that.
it's been wild, bro. Like people that like talking about doxing and all kinds of crap. So yeah.
Yeah, people are crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, good call.
Yeah, let's just put it this way. I talked a lot of shit though. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
That's
if you go
true.
back and watch my videos, like anything that I know it's eventually going to happen to me. Like somebody's going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
I love it though, bro. It's comedy gold, man. That's what I love about your channel to me, man, is you're going to find hilarity no matter what you watch, man. You're a good shit talker. You are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're good at it, capitalize on it, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to be careful though.
Yeah. True enough.
Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and get this pulled up real quick. Boy, go back downstairs. What do you want?
I'm hungry.
Okay, go get a snack.
I know that.
boy.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, oh shit. My bad.
No, you're fine, bro.
Go get a snack. Yeah, he just got done eating. He usually gets a snack afterwards. It's probably why he's
Yeah.
bothering
My
me.
kids stay hungry, bro. It's like if you take them places, bro, it's like everybody out there probably thinks that you starve your children. You know what I mean? It's like, dog, you just ate like 5 minutes ago. What you mean you're hungry?
Yeah, yeah. That's the truth with my boys. It's like that. Like it's just wild. Like they eat so much. I'm like, dude, you guys. I'm like, I can't afford to feed you.
Facts. Facts.
And neither one of them gain weight. I'm like, dude, what's going on here? What are you guys doing with this food?
Yeah, they don't grow upward or outward, bro. I don't know what's wrong with my kids. I'm like, all right, man, as long as y'all aren't growing upward and outward, bro, we're cool, I guess.
All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. This is Adam
All right.
Calhoun, 750 horses, featuring FJ Outlaw and Shockahustlemane.
Let go.
Let's go.
750 horses chilling in my engine. Home on the drama, I just round mine, I fucking be.
Oh, I like the backdrop.
Yeah, big game. Hey, I got 750 horses sliding in my engine. I don't mind the drama, I just mind my fucking business. 30-something felonies exposed from where the clip is. If you try to fuck with mine, I pull up where your wife and kids is. Now that you hear that, bitch, you know we lit. Here's what you hearing when that Draco spit. They be trying to say he ain't the GOAT, but bitch, you know he is. I slide to Illinois to put my people on that blow shit. And they be knowing who the fuck we are. Tell by them explosions out that window of that birth car. Cases in the street and you got tape that go around the yard. It ain't hard to tell from where we been, it's where them bodies are.
I got 750 horses sliding in my engine. I don't mind the drama, I just mind my fucking business. I ain't trying.
All right. So what do you think about FJ Outlaw's first verse?
I love that
Or
verse.
like that
That's
verse.
Yeah, dog. That's a great opening verse to the song, and this goes more into what I was talking about, where I'm talking about like his A&R development, where Adam's like, okay, I want this verse to go here, this verse to go here. I think that is very clever. That's a great opening verse, but the video is what's intriguing me the most, because to see them, you know what I mean? The background is a little bit different from the normal videos, man. So I think that it's cool to watch Adam kind of go into someone else's territory and still show his comfortability.
Yeah, for sure. The one thing that stands out just in this, where it's paused at right now, is Hard Target shirt, not a country
What's
rapper.
it say? Yeah,
Not
that's
a country
lit.
rapper.
Shout out to HT. That's
And
a
then,
good freeze frame, bro.
Yeah. And then the convenience store that they're in, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but they had a similar setup during this track called Checking Account. Have you ever heard that?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's got Simple Man, Moccasin Creek, Crowny Gambino, Corey Spires, and then HT and Dirty are like in the video.
That's dope. I love the cameos, bro. I love that. And you know what's crazy? Hard Target's been a favorite artist of mine for forever, bro. I didn't even know that he was in the Pocket Full of Bullets video until I was like halfway through my reaction, and I recognized the Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt, and I was like, "Is that Hard Target standing behind Adam?" Because he had it on in a different, like a picture on Instagram or something like that, and I was like, "That's Hard Target." It's crazy, but I like the cameos. I think that they're dope. And no, FJ Outlaw murdered that, bro. That's a great opening verse.
Yeah, that's I've heard, like, I haven't heard a lot of FJ Outlaw, but I felt like from what I've heard of him, I feel like this was dope. And he made a track not too long ago. It was called, I think, Hurt People, Hurt People.
Yeah.
And that track's super dope. If you haven't heard that song, go back and check that out. FJ Outlaw, Hurt People, Hurt People.
Oh,
yeah,
is
really
it deep?
good.
Like a deep song?
It's a deep track.
That sounds dope.
But, yeah, FJ Outlaw's super talented, man. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about country rap. Like, I just started covering this stuff in January. But I'm finding all different types of artists that I knew nothing about.
Same, bro. It's exciting, right? Because, like,
yeah.
I don't know, like, how I don't know, like, your background in hip-hop or nothing like that, but, like, I'm a hip-hop head, bro. It's like, for half my life, all I've cared about is hip-hop. And, you know, like, God, family, country, hip-hop. That's, like, my whole life. Like, hip-hop over sports, hip-hop over everything for me, right? So when I was a kid, I used to get so excited about releases, and I would go buy these albums, and you know what I mean? And it would be so exciting to, like, read through the credits and to feel that relatability. And then somewhere over the last 10 years, it just died, bro. Like, the excitement's not there. They're feeding you microwavable hits that's going to last for about 2 seconds, but there's no relatability, so there's no replay value, and it's just gross. So I'm with you, bro. I found this around the same time as you, and I'm just rolling. I'm loving this. Loving it, bro.
Yeah, it definitely fell off. I would say probably about, for me, it fell off around the start of the 2000s, man. It was like, I would say probably about 2007, 2008 is when I kind of like trailed off. And I'm like, what the hell is the stuff they're giving us? It's a bunch of shit. Like, I don't know.
Well, you're right. That's, like, I still liked rap around that time, like Wayne, Drake, Kanye. I do like those guys, but they were kind of the beginning spawn of the children that you see today that are just, you know, no content in their verses, no love, like, just trash. I don't know what else to call it. I hate to call it that, but it is. It's just trash.
Yeah, and I liked a few of Lil Wayne's albums and stuff, but I never did like Drake. I just could never get into his music for some reason.
He's an acquired taste, bro. I've always had my I've always had to wear like a bulletproof vest when it comes to saying that I love Drake amongst like hip hop commentators and hip hop fans, man, because it kind of has always discredited my takes. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be talking in a barbershop about a top 10, and, you know, but when I start talking about Drake, they're like, I don't even want to hear nothing else you're talking about. I'm like, I get it, bro. He just made some music that was real relatable to me at that point in time. Yeah. But I agree. He's the beginning stages of the trash. So there's some responsibility to be had there.
All right, so let's go back just a little bit. We'll listen to I think the hook just started, but we'll go ahead and go back just a little bit.
All right.
Hold on. There we go.
Tell from where we been is where them bodies
I got
are.
750 horses sliding in my engine. I don't mind the drama, I just mind my fucking business. I ain't trying to answer questions, better go and find a witness. Cause when shit go bad, ain't no telling how you get. That shit skirt when I hit the pedal, ain't no rental. The radio don't work, but I'm holding heavy metal. This ain't Eddie Vedder, I got better fucking with these letters. Motherfucker, what's the L? That shit don't happen ever. Ever see your funky ass again, you better stand on business. Without a shadow of a doubt, I'm going back to prison. Aggravated battery assault, they get me convicted. The difference between me and them, I hitmen, they hit women. Eminem is not my favorite rapper, fuck that faggot, get it cracking. Grew up banging gangsta rap when baggy pants were in fashion. I got a pocket full of stones, so I don't really feel y'all. Cash rules, everything around, dollar bill, y'all. I got 750 horses sliding in my
Yeah, I felt like Adam killed that verse.
He went crazy.
Yeah. And then that Eminem line, I don't know, as a longtime Eminem fan and have been disappointed with him over the years. Like, I don't know, I like that shit.
I do too, bro. So I was about to say, like, my favorite rappers forever have been 50 Cent at number 1, Eminem at number 2, and that's a close. Like, it's pretty much the really 1A, 1B. So, like, I love 50, I love Eminem, and I've always loved Wayne. That's always kind of been like my top 3 mainstream people. DMX is up there for me too, but man, I hated what happened with his Revival album. Loved his comeback stuff. Like, once he dropped Kamikaze, Music to be Murdered by, I was like, okay, he's rapping. And I love The Death of Slim Shady. I love his last album. But overall, just as a person, this is the issue. I'll tell you this, bro. I wish that artists would go back to not these guys. These guys are all super cool. But, like, I wish that the mainstream artists would go back to not letting us know who they are. Because that's what did it for him. It's like you let everybody know that you're really just kind of a liberal punk, and now your music isn't selling. It's selling records, but, like, you can't sell me that attitude anymore. I don't believe you. And that's kind of the issue that I've fallen into with him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Even though I love him. I do.
Yeah. And I think that's another reason why I like Adam, is because he also makes these, like, YouTube shorts or Instagram reels or whatever, and he, like, just says whatever the fuck he feels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if he doesn't like trans people that day, he's going to make a video about it or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He just don't care.
I love that video he did where he said it was something to do with trans, bro, and then he says, "Hey, man." Crack me up, bro. He is hilarious, man. It's dope talent to be able to do both of those things, man. That's great stuff to me, bro. I love Adam. I do.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of people think, like I was watching, he just recently did an interview. Recently did an interview with Savannah Dexter. You ever heard of her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it the other day. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Take your time, brother. Oh, you're fine.
She called me twice, so I want to make sure everything's okay.
For sure. That's fine. Get in these comments.
All right, I'm back. I just wanted
All
to make sure she wasn't in some kind of car accident or something. She's staying late for work.
100%.
Anyway.
I get it.
Yeah. I can't remember what I was talking about now.
I can't either.
My memory is shot, bro.
Mine is too, bro. We were talking about Adam with, like, essentially just doing shorts and stuff like that and just saying whatever he feels like in that moment.
Yeah, the Savannah Dexter interview.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about how, like, a lot of people say he wasn't anything without Upchurch, And the thing is like, yeah, Upchurch got him back into rapping or whatever, but he was already viral on social media for those type of skit videos on I don't know if he was doing it on Vine or just Facebook at the time. I can't remember, but he was already going viral and making money off of that, and he already had like a shirt deal.
Yeah.
With I think it was like Grunt Style or something like that. He was already like getting shirts or getting a piece, like 25% of whatever he sold on that.
Oh, that's dope.
You know, I thought that interview was super dope, but she only releases it on Patreon.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I saw like a preview to it almost, but I didn't see like a whole thing. But I also feel like Church is so full of himself, bro. That's part of the, like, I would never assume, because the talent levels are way different to me. Like, even going back, like all my members and stuff got me to go back. Shout out to the members. Y'all got me to go back and check out like the old Adam and Upchurch joints, right? And I'm like, dog, even back then Adam was grilling him. Like, it to me. Yeah. I don't know. He's a good singer when he's in his bag, but rap wise, I've never heard a Church verse and was like, man, he can rap, bro. You know what I mean? I do like that YZ song, but that's more of a bop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not really like he's rapping well. I don't know. Yeah. He's full of himself.
Oh, it is. That interview is free on Spotify, by the way. I forgot about that. That Savannah Dexter and Adam Calhoun interview.
Oh, I'll have to check it out on there then. Appreciate you, Son of Anarchy.
Yep, I forgot about that. All right, so let's go ahead and jump back in. I'll go back just a little bit, and then we'll go into the Shockahustlemane.
That boy can rap his ass off. Yeah. Shaka.
Yeah, I agree. But I will say this: the other night, he released a single the other day.
Yeah.
And I didn't really like it.
I haven't heard it yet.
I haven't heard it yet. I don't know.
Bro, some people are feature gods, bro, and you know what I mean? And some people aren't, you know, they feed off of the other energy really well, and sometimes, I don't know that about Shaka. I'm not saying that about him. I'm just saying some people are just really, they grill features, but outside of that, you know?
Yeah. Well, and I've heard him on some solo songs, like by himself, that was pretty good. Like, so I know he can do it. I think it was just kind of I don't know, if you react to it, you'll have to let me know. Or if you listen to it, you have to let me know.
I will.
Yeah. All right, so here we go.
Everything around dollar bill, y'all. I got 750 horses sliding in my engine. I don't mind the drama, I just mind my fucking business. I ain't trying to answer questions, better go and find a witness. Cause when shit go bad, ain't gon' tell me how you get it. Big dog came out the cage, I'm running gang. Let them boys feel the pain, hit them like a freight train. From the south up to the north, to them pines and them ballers. How the fuck I end up rapping, I was really blue collar. Horsepower holding, Chevy thing hitting. CSV my whip with LS engine line switching. I'm riding with all my dogs, you know we did the thing different. Mine be the name and I'm a main up on a mission. It's NASCAR, let that engine roar like a Hendrix did. We finna bet no cash cause I know what your shit is. And now I'm finna crash, leave your ass past Tim's. Finna pull up from out them woods where them boys blast shit. I got 750 horses sliding in my engine. I don't mind the drama, I just mind my fucking business. I ain't trying to answer questions, better go and find a witness. Cause when shit go bad, ain't gon' tell me how you get it. I got 750 horses sliding in my engine. I don't mind the drama, I just mind my fucking business. I ain't trying to answer questions, better go and find a witness. Cause when shit go bad, ain't gon' tell me how you get it.
That's a great music video, bro.
Yeah, I agree. That was dope.
I agree, man. I think that I like that visually because that's not what I was expecting. You know what I mean? And I like it whenever it not necessarily like exceeded expectations. I knew it would be dope, but like taking it to a different territory, taking us to like a different world, so to speak, so that we can see, you know, that it's not just all this country rap thing, like Word to Hard Target shirt. Like, nah, we're out here everywhere, bro. It's like the streets love us. They love us in the country. They love us in the city. It's what it is, bro. Like, I think that that's dope how Adam's able to kind of blend all of that.
Yeah. I don't know. I like this because it was like, I don't know how to explain it. You got Adam with like the king's hat on, which is kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of like a symbolism. I think he is the king of country rap right now, like whether he wants to admit it or not. But they're kind of all dressed in like black, and I know it's got to be hotter than shit because I'm pretty sure they're in Florida.
Yeah.
So,
that's a good eye, bro. I didn't even think about that. I agree, man, because I think he has the crown right now too. You might subliminally say it like that, but in all realness, bro, Adam has the crown. Like he earned it. It wasn't handed to him, bro. Like he went out there and took down somebody that's thought of by many as the head. And he just cut the head off of the snake. And I just, and like I said, everybody's loyalty to him and the way that they respect him. It is, bro. It's like he's a general. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's dope.
Yeah, and I like I don't know. I think the one thing I like about it the most is he's willing to like step out and help other people, work with other people. Like he's like when he jumps on these podcasts, like sometimes he'll jump on Triple T's show and he's like, "Oh yeah, I want to work with so and so." And then, like, he actually does it or actually does reach out. And I'm not saying it works out all the time for him or whatever, but he's making that attempt. He's, like, reaching his hand out to these other artists, which is super dope.
It is. He's doing it with us, too, bro. Like, he said that recently that he wanted to do an interview with me on one of his lives, and I was like, man, that's crazy. I mean, I've done what I can to get in touch with him. Like, I sent him my number through Hard Target. I've done emails. I was just planning on waiting until I got that phone call from the pre-order. But he's probably got so many he's got to get to. That dude is, I mean, he's bored. I would say he's famous, bro. I mean, 3 million subscriptions on YouTube, all Instagram. Like, I hope that it works out. I would love to, pick his brain on his hip hop taste, and it'll definitely be a different type of interview. But he is. I agree with you, bro. He's just a cool dude, bro. Like,
yeah. He's jumped in my like live chat a few times, like when I'm live, and I'm like, for some reason I'm just not thinking about it, but I'll say what's up to him, talk to him or whatever. But I've never like had the thought like, man, maybe I should just shoot him the link and tell him to come up. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, try it, bro. I mean, he my favorite moment that I've had like in somewhat of a back and forth with him was when I was doing Silver Linings. I put the premiere out, and I'm in the chat like with the other people watching the premiere, and that was a deep reaction for me because I relate so much to the grandpa thing. And I was just kind of talking about, my story with my grandpa. And Adam came in at the beginning, which, that's first verse. So he comes in at the beginning and I'm like, hey, bro, thank you for joining or whatever. But, man, I would love for you to hear what I got to say at the end of this if you get some time. Because, a lot of times they kind of come in and say what's up and they dip. So I was like, man, I would love for you to hear the end of this or whatever. So in my video, I'm like, hey, man, if anybody else out there has this type of grandfather and this type of whatever, just give a salute in the comments. And the last thing he did before he dipped out was give a salute, just to kind of let me know that he heard that. And I was like, that was super dope to me.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I was telling Triple T the other night, I'm like, I don't really know, like, because a lot of people think, like, because I like talk so much shit about Upchurch that I'm like some kind of secret Illuminati friends with Adam Calhoun. Like I talked to him once on a panel. On that. Yeah, I got pulled up on I think it was like one of Flawed's panels, and I talked to him.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've never really. I mean, he's commented a few times on reactions and stuff, but that's pretty much it.
No, I think he really does appreciate it, and I know that you do just as much as me, bro. Like I really appreciate artists that appreciate us, because there is like, I don't know, man. It gets kind of tricky because I put a lot of effort into what I do, right? I think that you do as well. I'm not going to speak for you, but from what it looks like, you put a lot of effort into yours as well. And then we release these things. And when we're in the premieres, we're talking back and forth, or in lives, people are talking back and forth with each other. And some of our words that we want to stick kind of gets overshadowed and overlooked in those comment sections while the video's rolling, right? So a lot of times I think to myself, like, the artistic part of it kind of gets thrown to the wayside. But when we leave that premiere, I think a lot of times more and more people start to see the video later, because I'll still get comments on a video from 3 months ago, right? And I just think that it's dope for an artist to appreciate that. Like, Hard Target is the GOAT of, like, appreciating us, I think. But to appreciate that and to lift those claims and just to show that appreciation, I got nothing but love for them, man, because I feel like we do add to it. You know what I mean? We're not just like loser nobodies that are just, reviewing music. Like, we're helping people understand where they might not. And people really genuinely want to hear what our takes are on this music. So I think it should be appreciated,
Yeah, and the thing is I'll say this. I'm a way better shit talker than I am reactor. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm about a mid reactor. Like, I'm not gonna catch every bar. Like, I gotta listen to the song like 3 or 4 times, and I'm like, oh shit, especially with Hard Target. It's like I start listening to it, and I'm like, I didn't catch that. I'm gonna have to go back.
Well, bro, I'm the same way, really. I'm not the bar guy. Like I used to say in my early videos, I'd be like, man, if y'all want these bars broken down, go watch Knox Hill, bro. Like, that's not what I do. But I think I'm good at, like, what I feel like I do well is relay the emotion, I'm like, all right, if you're feeling this and you might not know why you feel the way that you feel, I can probably help you understand why you're feeling what you're feeling. And I think that that's why people have gravitated to my channel, is because of the feel of it. And I've tried to capitalize on that. Like, I can do breakdowns. My first video I ever did was a T.I. freestyle breakdown. But, I would rather listen to music that pulls on your heart. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I feel. I like the feels.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I don't try to, like, break down bars. I just try to, like, hey, is it relatable to me? What does this song mean to me? And sometimes I'm completely wrong with what the artist is wanting to portray. Like, the Ice Cold Lake.
Oh, me too, bro. I bombed that.
I missed it because at the end, I thought she died and not got saved. I'm like, dude, I took a sadistic turn. I thought she was dipping her toes in the water because she was, like, getting close to death.
Oh, man, I bombed that one too, man, and I felt so bad, bro, because, like, I'm like midway through it, and I'm like, this is what he means by this. And then by the end of the video, I was like, so the beautiful thing is that art is subjective, and we all may take it a little bit differently, because I knew that I bombed it. But yeah, it was 100% I bombed it. But I did love it. I thought it was a great song and a great video. It is what it is.
Yeah, his daughter did really good. Like, with the
she killed
stuff,
that.
That was good.
Yeah.
So my daughter really likes Hard Target. Like, that's, like, her favorite artist now. And she was never, like, really into rap music or anything like that. And then she started listening to Hard Target, and she's interacted with him a few times. Like, he's jumped up on the live stream, and we've interacted with him and stuff. And that's, like, her favorite artist now. So
he's hella cool, bro. He really is. Yeah. And, he used to interact with me when I was, like, 13, 14 years old. I used to think that I was going to be a rapper. Like, I've always been passionate about rap, bro. So, like, I was like, man, I've been trying to write raps. This must have been on AOL Instant Messenger, bro. I was like, I've been trying to write raps, and I can't figure out, like, why it doesn't fit the beat right. And he broke down to me, the first person to ever do it, broke down to me, like, schemes and bars, where he's like, if you want to write bars, it has to be you can either do 2 that rhyme or 4 words that rhyme, 4 lines. You can't do 3 and then start a new rhyme scheme. It has to be an even number. and you want to do essentially 16 sentences, and that's a 16. And I just always thought he was so cool for that. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to do that. Like, but he is just a dope individual, man. I really like Hard Target. That interview for me meant a lot more than what it leads off as, you know?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm sure, like, if you want to do it again, he'll jump up there with you. Like, he's always told me, like, you want any member of Trailer Made Up, you just let me know, and I'll have him get up.
Yeah.
Now I know Simple Man works a lot. He does jump up on people's streams, but I haven't been able to, like, because I'm not gonna lie, I interviewed Hard Target, and it didn't really go very well. Like, the first 20 minutes, I had, like, sound issues. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I finally get the sound issues fixed, and the rest of the interview was cool. It was dope.
Yeah.
But I was like, I've been kind of hesitant on, like, bringing people up on my stream, but I've started doing it a lot more here lately. I stopped using wired headphones.
Yeah.
Like, wired they're, you know, it was creating a lot of issues. So
Yeah.
You know, but I need to have. I was supposed to have him up Monday, and I was going to have my daughter here, but I forgot she's going to camp, so we're probably going to postpone that. But I want to.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little Simple Man promotion here soon, because I've been sleeping on Simple Man and some of his shit that he's released. So
Simple Man can rap. Like,
yeah.
His animation, I was all up in what was it? I Be On Go. What's his name? Justin Time and Big Murph. And bro, that song was so hard, and all I could think about with Big Murph was like, him and Simple have to do a song. And then the whole comment section let me know that they already had one. But like, I feel like both of them, Big Murph and Simple Man, and their animation, their performative skills, they're second to none. I don't know. Like, Adam, for instance, like, best overall artist to me out of this whole crew. Hard Target is really artistic as well. I would put him in that. But as far as like performative and rap skills, bro, Simple Man is really hard to beat. Like, and I know they don't want to beat him. I know they're all on the same team. I'm just saying, like, that's a tough cat to beat, bro. Like, his rhyme skills, the schemes, the way that he fits into pockets, and just his animation it's crazy. Like, it's awesome to watch. I love it.
Well, I don't know if you watched or remember that I did like a top 12 diss tracks of Upchurch. I did this live stream where I ranked all the diss tracks.
Man,
bad decision. Don't do that. By the
way,
because I put Simple Man at number 5.
Oh no!
And Hard Target. I put Revelations at 3, which wasn't even an Upchurch. It wasn't supposed to be an Upchurch diss. It was more Playboy the Beast.
Yeah,
and then
it
was a dope diss track. And then I turned around and put Hard Target number 1 for Blasphemy. So and man, my chat has. I mean, they've kind of eased off now, but I thought for like 3-4 days my chat was roasting me.
All right, well, I'm going to back you up on that, bro, because I'm going to let your chat know, too, and everybody out there know Hard Target's Blasphemy was the best diss out of everything that came out, 100%.
Yeah.
Adam has some great ones. Pocket Full of Bullets is great. All of them are great. Like, all the diss tracks were great. Blasphemy was unexpected. That's part of what made it great. The video to it was great. And everything that Target said was in battle rap form. It's hard to beat Blasphemy, man. Blasphemy was the best diss track of the year to me. Like, over everything, you know. He killed that. That was awesome.
I think they're more mad at me that I put Simple Man at 5, and then I put, like, Justin Time's Roast of Upchurch at 4. And everybody was like...
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah.
They're like, it's not even a diss track. I'm like, oh no.
That roast was hilarious, dude. That shit was funny. But nah, Simple High Ryan was crazy, and I kind of ignored it in the beginning because I wasn't familiar with Simple Man yet, and I was like, I don't know, kind of dumbfounded by the fact that like I had fans saying, hey, you need to check out this Hard Target guy. And me from back in the day was like, what? And then I saw it and I was like, yeah, that's really Hard Target. Holy cow. And then I heard about Simple Man, but it took somebody like requesting me do Himothy. And when I did Himothy, bro, I was completely sold on Simple Man out the gate. Like, I was like, man, this dude is incredible. Incredible.
Oh, dude, that Trailer Park Boys, I felt like Simple Man, like, he rapped his ass off through that whole album. Like, I felt like he rapped like his life depended on it or some shit. Like,
yeah,
it was
dude.
just, it was so dope.
Yeah, and he can do it all. You know what I mean? He can hit your heartstrings. But what was it? The one on Adam's new album, the little posse cut that they did together, I can't remember the name of it. It's Hard Target.
Insane.
Yeah, all right. I was talking to Simple about that, and Simple, this was like in a private message, but Simple was like, man, I definitely feel like I could have went harder on that. And I was like, yeah, maybe, but like, you killed it to me. I thought you killed it. Like, and I was like, you kind of, it was a lot of word flips, and maybe it didn't, match the energy that he was trying to match, but I thought he killed it. I thought it was still a great verse.
Yeah, I thought that they all put some dope verses in there. Like, it's kind of, for me in that song, it's like a toss up between HT and Just in Time, like, who took that track.
Just in Time went crazy too. I got Adam, I think, on that. Like, not to slob on the knob on Adam over here, bro, but I feel like Adam went crazy on that too. But they did a Hard Target. It's crazy to see how things have unfolded for him, and to see that he can still rap as well as he can rap, because even back then, bro, like 2004, 2005, I'm telling y'all, Hard Target had bars, bro. Like, and he wasn't there was no, like, the only country rap around back then that was like hot was Field Mob and Bubba Sparks. You know what I'm saying? Like, like Nelly maybe, but nobody was like calling it country rap. It was just like, these dudes that rap are, they're from the South, or they're kind of country. So Target's beats and everything back then were hard-hitting gangster rap beats. Y'all should go check that out. Anybody out there who hasn't heard like his older stuff, he's kind of like by it, but I think that they're great. Like, he has a song called Soldier Status. Bro, I used to get so amped up to that song when I was like 16 years old. So amped up, bro. It made me want to fight everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him. I went back and did a reaction to that song that he did with Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
You ever heard that?
Yeah. That was kind of the beginning of where I lost connection with Hard Target. I don't know if you know the story about that. I told him to his face, so I don't feel bad saying it behind. But I was like, it was around 2014, I guess, and I just was real sensitive and real in my emotions, because I'd just gotten clean. I'd probably been clean for about a year. And I was just kind of looking through Twitter or looking through Facebook or whatever it was at that point in time. And he had posted something about addicts, where there was a lady holding a baby, and she took a picture with the baby. You know what I mean? And there was a spoon with a needle on the sink. You know what I mean? So he was like, you're white trash. This is trash. I can't believe you should not even be able to be around your kid. And I felt like at that point in time, I was like, damn, dog, that's really how you feel? Like, that was me a year ago. You know what I mean? I didn't leave the spoon and the needle out, but you're telling me that I don't deserve to have my kid? Now, I was just in my emotions. You know what I mean? Over the course of time, obviously I don't care. And I told him that. I was like, I'm not mad at you. It was a me thing, not a you thing. And Target doubled down on it and was like, listen, man, from what I've seen around me, what I've been through in my life, that's just how I feel. And I was like, that's fair to me. And this was at a point in time too, where I felt like, I was really sold on the whole addiction is a disease. And like, to an extent, I do believe it is, but I think you have to be careful to not allow yourself to be, Don't let that become an excuse, because if you let that become an excuse, you'll lean on it too much. And when you fail, you're just always going to point back to the fact that you have this disease. So I don't think it's like a disease. I think that there's something wrong with our brains, and we have to figure out a way to trickle it back to normal. And once you're able to do that, you'll get along just fine. But yeah, I'm like 11. I'm 11 years removed from amphetamines and opiates. So I will tell anybody out there that does have addiction problems or is dealing with family that has addiction problems that you want to eliminate excuses. And if you know what I'm saying, now that where it gets tricky, bro, is that some people have done so much dirt and so much wrong, and they're left with nobody. And maybe they need to. I'm just keeping it a buck. Like maybe they need to feel a little bit like they can put the blame a little bit over here. That's okay to me, because you don't want to feel like you got to kill yourself. You know what I mean? But you have to eliminate excuses in order to grow out of that. It's the only way, in my opinion. But you know, I'm just one guy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm a recovered alcoholic and drug addict, so you know, I've seen it all, man. Like as far as like drug addiction and stuff. Now, I was never addicted to opiates or like crystal meth or anything like that. Like my main thing was like drinking. I did coke and like stuff like that. I would consider myself an addict, but it wasn't. I stopped before I got to a certain point. Like I got cleaned up. Yeah. But I got sober when I was 19. A lot of people once I tell them like, hey, I've been sober for 20 years, and they'll be like, how the fuck old are you? I'm like, yeah, I quit doing all that shit because I had already known at that time, like, dude, I'm drinking. I can't stop. I can't quit using drugs, so on and so forth. So, you know, I don't miss. I'll tell you one thing. I don't miss that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
where I run into it, like I still have my days. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like it can be something real simplistic sometimes, man. And but nowadays it's like it'll cross my mind and it'll be out of my mind within that very second. But I'll catch it and I'll be like, "You were just thinking about doing some drugs, bro. What are you doing?" And I kind of make myself focus on it so I can get through it. But I have replaced my addiction with fitness. Like, and I know that sounds like super cliche, but and I'm a Jesus guy, so my faith is the foundation of my sobriety, whereas a lot of people's foundation is like AA or the 12 steps or whatever, which I believe is good. Like I went through that too, but ultimately my faith is what keeps me there. And I think that it's all about just, you have to stop entertaining that loud voice that's like, do this, you don't want to do this, and start entertaining that lower voice that's, you know, like, you probably should eat better, but, you know, and then that other one comes in like, nah, we don't need to eat better today, we can worry about that tomorrow. If you start entertaining that lower voice, dissing all of us, I think that everybody would be better off because of it, but, you know, it's tough.
Yeah, now, I'll say this, I went to AA for... Man, I don't know. I haven't been to a meeting in like probably, 2 years. Yeah. But, you know, I'm so like internally grateful for that experience because it did lead me to Jesus Christ. It led me to church. That's how, I got saved. What are you doing?
Oh, fellow Christian. Yeah.
Well, if you hear the way I talk, you know.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way, bro. I try to, there's like a misconception. What's up, little man? There's like a misconception. No. There's like a misconception about my channel where I feel like a lot of people feel like I don't cuss on my channel because I don't cuss. And I'm like, no, that's not it. I don't cuss on my channel because I'm the softball dad DJ and all them little girls keep on trying to come up on my channel. Hey, Mr. Nelson. And I'm like reacting to pocket full of bullets. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, get out of here. What are you doing in here? But nah, man, that's where we're at today, bro. My page manager, Jody, she always says, or Jody, she always says, like, she's like, man, cussing is just words. Who made it bad? You know what I mean? I'm like, I guess that's a good point. I don't know. I try not to, but I do it anyway.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah,
we're human.
I mean, I can say one thing. I don't really try not to. Like, like if somebody, like I have met some Christians that are real strict about it, and I try to respect them.
For sure.
I always try to like show them respect, but
for sure,
sometimes I'll just let it go, bro. And I've been trying to tone it. I want to try to tone it down a little bit because of YouTube.
Yep. Yep. Well, listen, I gotta go right out, bro. I gotta go get with my kids and my wife. But thank you so much for having me on, bro. I hope we can do it again.
Yeah, for sure, man. We'll link up again, do it again.
Yeah, it was fun, bro.
Yeah,
awesome.
I had a good time too.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I'll see you later, man. And I'll DM you whenever I listen to some of them songs you were talking about.
All right, sounds good, man. Have a good night.
You too. See you later, little man. Y'all have a good one. Bye, chat. See y'all.
Yep. All right. So that was Thoughts of a Predicate Winner, and we did a reaction to Adam Calhoun, 750 Horses. Go follow his page. If you're not following this guy right now, what are you doing? All right? This guy's a dope reactor. One of my favorite reactors on YouTube. Super dope, in-depth reactions. I don't know, man. I can't talk highly. Boy, what do you want from me? I can't say enough good things about the guy, to be totally honest. He's super dope. So as you can tell, I am doing daddy duty tonight. All right. So I am going to jump off as well. I think once I put him to bed, I might go live and do something else. But I wanted to do this with Thoughts of a Predicate Winner, and I thought it went pretty good. I appreciate everybody jumping in the chat today. This is something I want to do in the future, do it a little bit more, collabs with people, start reaching out, start branching out to other reactors. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sitting through this, and I appreciate you guys always jumping in the chat. We got our regulars in here. We got Dezo. We got Potheads. We got White Wolf, Crawfish. I know Lone was in here for a little while. We got Rachel. Rachel's in the building. You got, who else we got in here? I know we got Steven. Steven's in here. DM Films. OG, triple OG of the channel. Alright, DM Films. Always in my chat, and I appreciate that shit. I just want to let you guys know that shit doesn't go unnoticed. Alright, you guys jumping in the chat, being present, being active. I really appreciate that. I really do. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play this track again on the way out. The 750 Horses. I thought it was dope as shit. The video was super dope, so I'm going to play it on the way out. I appreciate you guys coming through. Have a good evening. What do you want from me, boy? I'll let you wear my headphones when we go, alright? You want to hear the song? Alright. Alright. Alright, everybody have a blessed evening. God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless the United States of America. I'm out.
Yep.
Yep. You gonna say bye? Say bye.
Bye. Dad.
Alright.
Shutting my engine. Home on the drum, I just round my fucking business. Yeah, big game. Ay, I got 750 horses sliding in my engine. Home on the drama, I just mind my fucking business. 30-something felonies exposed from where the clip is. If you try to fuck with mine, I pull up where your wife and kids is. Now that you hear that, bitch, you know we lit. Here's what you hearin' when that Draco spit. They be tryna say he ain't the GOAT, but bitch, you know he is. I slide to Illinois to put my people on that police shit. And they be knowing who the fuck we are. Tell by them explosions. out that window of that purple car. Cases in the street and you got tape that go around the yard. It ain't hard to tell from where we been, it's where them bodies
I got
are.
750 horses sliding in my engine. I don't mind the drama, I just mind my fucking business. I ain't trying to answer questions, better go and find a witness. Cause when shit go bad, ain't no telling how you get it. That shit skirt when I hit the pedal, ain't no rental. The radio don't work, but I'm holding heavy metal. This ain't Eddie Vedder, I got better fucking with these letters. Motherfucker, what's the L? That shit don't happen ever. Ever see your funky ass again, you better stand on business. Without a shadow of a doubt, I'm going back to prison. Aggravated battery assault, they get me convicted. The difference between me and them, I hit men, they hit women. Eminem is not my favorite rapper, fuck that faggot, get it cracking. Grew up banging gangsta rap when baggy pants were in fashion. I got a pocket full of stones, so I don't really feel y'all. Cash rules, everything around dollar bill, y'all. I got 750 horses sliding in my engine. I don't mind the drama, I just mind my fucking business. I ain't trying to answer questions, better go and find a witness. Cause when shit go bad, ain't no telling how you get it. Big dog came out the cage, I'm running gang. Let them boys feel the pain, hit them like a freight train. From the south up to the north, to them pines and them olives. How the fuck I ain't a rapper and I was really blue collar? Horsepower holding, Chevy thing hitting. CSV my whip with LS engine line switching. I'm riding with all my dogs, you know we did the thing different. Livestream be the name and I'm a main up on a mission. It's NASCAR, let that engine roar like a Hendrix did. We finna bet no cash cause I know what your shit is. And now I'm finna crash, leave your ass past Tim's. Finna pull up from out them woods where them boys blast shit. I got 750 horses sliding in my engine. I don't mind the drama, I just mind my fucking business. I ain't trying to answer questions, better go and find a witness. Cause when shit go bad, ain't no telling how you get it. I got 750 horses sliding in my engine. I don't mind the drama, I just mind my fucking business. I ain't trying to answer questions, better go and find a witness. Cause when shit go bad, ain't no telling how you get it.